'Cause when life and sugar, they just want to stick. The woman know they're thirsty and they want to taste it. Sugar boy, don't play with my head. If I can't get you, boy, I don't want no one else. Sugar boy, please understand. Don't ever give my dinner to another woman.
Well, here we are, everybody. I am Hillary in Ontario, Canada.
I'm Teresa in the beautiful island of Barbados.
And welcome to another
Welcome, everyone. Sorry?
Hot Tea with Pleasures. Today's topic, Teresa.
Today's topic, we are talking about porn. Is it sexy or is it dirty? I'm just playing. Is it sexy or is it dirty? How was your week, Ellie?
Tired.
week.
I look tired, right? Because I'm tired.
I like you do here. Well, I like you here again.
I got my
You got your locks back again.
locks.
Me, I'm growing. Don't worry, I'm growing.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about porn tonight. And it is said that the Filipinos, they love their porn. I don't know how true that is, but you can check it out and you can see if what they're saying is
I'm
true.
not swearing against other cultures because I don't know.
No, but that's what they say when we do our research.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's out there on the internet.
Whoever
But
they,
nevertheless,
not us. We ain't swear by nothing. Disclaimer.
Huh?
Disclaimer. This is a disclaimer.
go on, show our disclaimer.
We are not responsible for the information that we have researched and found. We are just reading and we have researched and we're just going to give you the information we found, give some feedback about it and what we think about it. Thoughts of our own will be inserted, of course, but we have no opinion about people's magazines and what they write. Not me. I'm going against no culture. I want to get canceled.
Well, you have our disclaimer. It is saying, remember our disclaimer. It's saying that the women are the top lovers of porn.
Women are top.
What do you say about that? They love porn more than men.
That women like porn more than men. Okay. Not interested.
Okay. Hillary says no. Well,
No,
I stay neutral on that one.
No,
To keep things spicy and alive, I stay neutral on that one.
In other words, she likes porn. It's okay. I don't. It's okay.
They say it's their number one.
Some people like it, some people don't. I rather.
Yeah. Some people like the toys. Some people don't like the toys.
Yeah.
Some people like the toys. But I noticed they had, I can't remember where it started, but obviously it'd be on the internet. It's like, I can't remember what site it was on. If it was TikTok, if it was just a video on YouTube, but they have these live dolls now. Would that be considered part of their porn?
You got caught up.
No. You see, Hillary knows more than me. But they have. It has been a while though.
We're on the news because it actually made a couple of talk shows and stuff like that. But those live dolls, some of those guys get caught up in that. I think probably women too, but they don't really talk about the women. They talk about the men, right? Girl,
well, you see, that's what they're saying here.
They talk about the robotic to the AI. There's this new AI that they're trying to, I think it was in Japan or whatever, and she could have sex and the men get to tell them whatever. Girl, please. I'm waiting for the first incident, right, to happen. Somebody gets stuck somewhere, and that's what I'm waiting for. When they say, you know what, this is not a good idea. Anyway,
oh, it's all an experiment, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
We'll see how that goes.
Story, real life.
Some people think that their porn is a safer answer for a sex person, because it stops you from going down the path of illegal activity for one. But
right.
To each his own when it comes to
No judgment.
what pleasures you.
Whatever pleasures you. That's what love is love.
Mhm. Yep. Some
But
people even love themselves, marry themselves.
but when and people blame porn for this. Porn is not addictive. It is a person that's already addicted to sex that uses porn.
Yeah.
It's just like a gun, right? A gun doesn't pull its own trigger. It needs a person to do it for them. So, porn is in itself is not addictive. It is the person who's watching that's an addictive personality that's addicted to sex, right? And and uses porn as gratification. But anyways.
Yeah. Well put.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Always trying to blame somebody, but yourself.
there's a sexy side and a dirty side to porn. And tonight we are gonna do our best to see if we can explain these sides to you guys. Huh?
Huh?
I didn't get that.
I said Teresa's going to teach me a lot. Go on.
Okay. I'm gonna teach you a lot. Let's start with the dirty side.
Okay.
Porn can make couples feel insecure. What do you think about that?
It could. Depends on, but it's not. See, this again, we're blaming the porn. It's not the porn that's making you insecure. You're already insecure, and the porn is adding to it, right? Because why are you comparing?
Or the porn is a substitute for what is not happening.
Yeah. So something else is the issue, and you're blaming porn for it.
But I say the porn can be not. I won't say insecure as such, but it can add to your fantasies, for one.
No, okay. Let me explain something to you. Nobody or nothing can control what you don't allow, okay?
No, I'm saying it can add to your fantasy, not control it.
It can add to your fantasy, of course, but you have to be realistic about your fantasy. Remember that porn is acting. Let's get it right. Majority of porn is acting. Even the amateur ones, they're trying to get paid. Okay, so don't try to make your woman or your spouse do what you see on the television or wherever you watch your porn, your phone, whatever.
Yeah, don't try to make them do those backflips.
Create your own fantasy and and do something that is pleasurable for both of you. But that's. Well, I get again, there's a problem already in the relationship, and that's why, you see a sexy woman or your husband like, masturbating to another female or something like that, cause an issue because there's other issues going on.
So that's where the insecurity comes. Okay. So porn can contain radical and unrealistic depictions of sex. That most people don't engage in them. Yeah. Okay. And some of these may include degrading both sexes, both the man or the woman. Hence, most people are not able to, like we said earlier, do the backflips. It's like going to it's like going to the gym and you're saying, "Oh, I want to be like the instructor." Yeah. But the amount of time that instructor had put in, you're not going to put that in. It's like, you likely to think that these things going to happen overnight.
Rookies. What do you think, rookies?
Huh?
I think we should go and become rookies. What do you think?
Rickies? What is that?
Google it.
I don't understand. What you mean, Rickies?
We'll talk about it after. I really think
okay.
Because the things that we do and everything like that, you're a natural path and stuff. I think that would, we're both on the same kind of path of that anyway. So it would just be a benefit or skill to kind of add that to it. Really think we should look into
once I don't have to do a backflip, really.
No back for the girl.
I'm open for discussion.
Doing back, front, side, nothing. No.
But they talk about this.
When I was younger, I did it. So.
They talk about this Kama Sutra style that's happening on the screen. What do you understand with the Kama Sutra?
Girl, I don't know. What are you talking about?
They said about Kama Sutra. Let's see. the Kama Sutra style.
Am I missing?
I know Kama Sutra to be meaning some kind of atomic string. Let me just research it instead of me giving you what I am thinking it means.
Okay. You know, what time did we start? I didn't even time this. What time did we start? We are not in our
like 25 past.
25 after. Okay.
Yeah. Thereabouts, yeah.
We have been kicked out of my studio because I brought some equipment downstairs and I can't get it lifted back upstairs. And not only that too, it was giving so much trouble. We were still trying to find a platform so that we don't have to go through this.
Yeah.
Weird. Look, I'm on this one and no problems.
You're good.
Yeah. I'm gonna check this here. Maybe I have a bug or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was explaining what Kama Sutra is, and it's saying here is Kama Sutra is the ancient Indian text on love and sexuality. It's a guide that contains a biography of this person. I am not going to try to pronounce that name.
Where are you reading from?
No, I just went to look up what is Kama Sutra.
Oh, Kama Sutra saw happening on that screen.
Yeah, a great cultural masterpiece.
That thing where, for example, the man sits down and the woman sits on top of him, back facing him, and then she.
Yes, that icon that usually pops up. Yeah,
that. You gotta be careful because I saw a situation where the wife sat on the guy John.
Oh my gosh!
And he was in so much pain. So, but it's supposed to be a really nice bonding.
There is a book on it. On Kama Sutra, and yes, it's a lot of sitting.
Mm-hmm. It supposedly works. It really
there even is a calendar on Kama Sutra.
Yeah, it helps.
So each month,
it helps couples bond a lot and stuff like that. So it's supposed to be really good.
Yeah, I guess like everything else, it has its good, positive things that comes from it.
Mm-hmm.
So any of our audience who are interested,
I want to try it.
Can look up Kama Sutra.
Yeah, I want to try it.
And let us know how far it takes them. If this was a year or nay.
It was so interesting, like the way they were doing it. It was so interesting. I said, that's something I want to try. It's nice.
Mm-hmm. So Kama Sutra style happening on screen, or do they have that 8-inch organ? Or those melon breasts the porn stars have. You see, it all goes back to what we are exposed to when we watch these films and movies on the porn movies. And then we want to do, again, the backflips to act like these people and look like these people because they're talking about the melon breasts that the porn stars have, the 8-inch organs that they have. And nothing is sagging and everything is informed. Hello, let's go to the real world. You don't have that. What you see in porn is not real.
Yeah, it's just like couples who watch porn tend to be less committed and are more prone to cheat.
Yep.
Okay, so as bad as it sounds, these studies have made the conclusion because couples are regularly engaging in watching porn, see porn as a way to think of the other person. And then they want to have that person, try what's going on. They stop focusing on the intimacy and worry more about and the opportunity impulse to cheat, for example. And, they even in their relationship and figuring out whether it's good enough and the good enough comes from the sexual being of it and not from the emotional side. So the fact is that sometimes they better out here and their spouse is not good enough and they start looking outside of the relationship. So,
going and trying things because they see them on TV and then they cause more problems within their relationship.
Remember,
they try to mimic it.
Yeah, the porn's going to make it look even better or, more enhanced or more intense and more magnified. And then you're expecting your partner to do the same trickery and have the same result.
Trickery.
It's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's going to end up very bad for one of you, you know.
That's true.
Mhm.
So we're saying don't go for everything that you see in the porn then.
That's right. So porn can make relationships go, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
But most men feel that they cannot trust the women
Mhm.
with the use of porn.
Why is
So
that?
for the main fact that if they're watching porn,
Mhm.
they might not see it as an excitement. Whereas if women find men watching it, we might take it as an excitement.
This sounds
They're
very.
gonna add they're adding something to the relationship.
This
When
wait,
men
wait. Repeat that again. So when a man watches it, it's adding excitement. When a woman watches it, is not.
most of the time it's like, why are you watching this? See
So
how men can be.
wait. So this is very similar to that whole little script of what do they say? If a man cheats, it's different than when a woman cheats. You ever heard of that one? It said that if a woman's cheat, she's cheating with her whole self. If a guy's cheat, he's only having sex. You ever heard that one?
I think what you're saying that goes back to, when we had the discussion and we had the two guests and they were talking about when men see women and they start chatting to them, it's just that. But when women start to chat to men, they want to know what job they're
I want to know where
into.
that comes from. Why they different, and then one is different than the other. It is what it is. Cheating is cheating.
Cheating is cheating, full stop.
Yeah. You can't give me no analogy of this and that or whatever. At the end of the day, if you don't have any respect for your partner and you choose to go outside of that relationship because you're not happy with the relationship, be brave enough to say you're not happy and get out.
Yeah, you consider it done.
Done. Why would you go
Consider it done.
put yourself and your partner in any kind of harm? Because now you're bringing another person into a relationship. You're creating more problems for yourself. Why not end with one problem? I'm not promoting ending.
I think what happens sometimes.
I'm promoting figuring out what is going on so you can deal with that. If it has to end, let it end, and then move on by your business. And then you'll carry other people.
But that's the thing. Some persons don't want. They already know it's done. They don't want to let go for whatever reason, and they don't come out and talk about it. They don't communicate about it and say, well, this is this, so let's call it quits.
Yeah.
They end up going, okay, but
I'm not talking about a person that's going through separation or anything like that. I'm talking about people that are still in a relationship, still married, still telling the kids, sleeping with a wife or husband, having sex with them, and then going out with the other. Those are the ones I'm talking about. And if you feel a judge,
side chicks.
I said if you feel a judge. And we had a whole conversation about this today, girl, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut because I try to get canceled. Because the question was,
why you keep saying get canceled?
The question was, is this cheating or is this a situation? And
cheating our situation.
People have political words for cheating and hide behind these political words. And then when the political words come up, when the cheating comes up, they like to run behind this new political word. And I am having a very hard time with people like that. The end. Moving forward.
Okay, that's that then. The one was very reluctant. The husband is watching porn behind the back and he doesn't love anyone. And he doesn't love me anymore. Oh, that one sounds messed up.
It what now? Say it again.
I have to look at it again. Okay. When you're found out the woman feels hurt, betrayed, and cheated on.
Mhm.
But for the husband, if the husband is watching porn behind her back, is it a case that he doesn't love her anymore? Or is it a case that he's just watching porn? It's just a pastime for him.
So it can't. Didn't they say in the beginning of this article that women watch porn more than men?
Mm,
So why is it now that she's cheating and he's watching porn?
but that's the question under the heading. Porn can make relationship go, uh-huh. So that's how most men feel when women watch porn versus when they watch porn.
It's that whole analogy about men comparing themselves to other men, the size, right, of the genitals. If that's the issue, if they're now thinking that their wife or
this is what the preference
wants a bigger size or a different color or whatever is. I wonder if that's what the issue is. And again, I'll bring it back and say it's not the porn, it's the person. You have an insecurity, man, sir or madam. You fix that insecurity and not blame your partner for your thoughts. And it's not the partner's thoughts, it's your thoughts. And if your partner is looking at another person or whatever, or sexual, and it's a porn thing and you guys have been watching together, you can't now get offended when you're watching it together and doing it as a couple thing. You can't.
Well, don't you think that's a better thing to do, to watch it together?
Yeah, if you guys if you both watch porn, why not watch it together?
I think that's a better thing to do. Watch it together. Okay.
I listen. Each to their own. I'm not a fan of porn, but each to their own. Everybody have their own thing, and if you and your wife enjoy watching porn, then watch it together, and maybe try some of the stuff, but do not expect the same ending. Okay, they are professionals. They've been doing this for a minute. They know what to do and how long to do it for. And even the ones that are amateurs, they're doing it for money, so they want to make it look more intense than it is.
Don't forget, it's something that's recorded and we're watching it, because you mentioned how long they do it for. It might be a case they last 10 minutes, but it's like cut and join.
Yeah, exactly. Come back, continue. It's a lot of editing, right?
We don't see the water breaks and the water breaks and the showers in between. So then we blame ourselves when we don't do it right.
Right.
Do it
You ever notice how they say, what was it? One guy said, he goes, I watch porn. I have never seen a more perfect looking people in my life. He goes, they don't even sweat. He goes, what kind of sex you have and you're not even sweating? They ain't no good.
That is true. It's like watching the action movies and you see the gun switch in the hand.
Like, an action movie and not getting dirty and filthy and bleeding and everything, man, you can turn that off. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Yep. Okay. So can porn can be a substitute in time of destitute when you need sexual release and your partner is not up to giving you it. You can do that. What
you think about that one? When you're up to it and your partner is not up to it.
There's many things that could be happening. It could be medical, right? It could be that the partner is going through something. It could be deficiencies or whatever. You don't know what it is.
But what I'm asking is, if I'm up to it and he's not up to it, should it be a case that I ignore what is going on and go and reach in the top drawer at the back under the clothes?
Wow, you just tell us what directions to your
the top drawer at the back under the clothes. Should it be a case that if your partner is not up to it, you forget everything that's going on and go and reach for your toys?
Well, what you can do is find out,
or flip your videos on.
You can do both. You can check in with your partner, see if everything's okay, and let the partner know that you're very,
But in the real world, we know that hardly happens.
Listen.
It draws some sort of confusion, some sort of annoyance.
horny or sexually stimulated and you want release, if you go around your partner, probably going to cause an argument anyway. So you might as well beat up or do something or get a toy or whatever, but do not expect your partner to be involved in that. That's going to be something that's going to be personal and for yourself. Now, if you are more into the partner and say, you know what, let me check in with the partner and see something is wrong. Is there emotional issue, whatever. If they're tired, they're tired. Go get the toy. Go watch the movie. You know, everybody listen. I always
go play with play
yeah,
play with yourself.
go play with your mouse.
Or play with him or her by yourself.
Yeah. Or try to turn your partner on. You could do that.
There you go. Play with him or her by yourself.
This is why I tell people.
Flip.
Listen, this is what I tell people, and I think that we have to really realize this. We are all individuals. We met each other as strangers. Even if you knew each other as friends, you weren't in a relationship. Why is this
it's different? Yeah.
1 second. Anyhow, you have to respect a person's space. You have to know that they have a world before you and they have a world they've created with you. You have to give them space sometimes. And if your partner is asking for space, be respectful and let them have the space. Now, what you do with your time, you go in the bedroom, and you never know. Your partner might even want to do it and would let your partner see, because then he might get or she might get a little bit like, wait a minute, what am I with now? Like, what's going on over there? And they might come and start enjoying you, or even finish you up or whatever. But at the end of the day, they have to be some kind of communication as to what's really happening, right? So that's my dog. Scared me. So, yeah. So watching porn can help. What happened? Oh Lord, Teresa always knocks out. We'll be right back though with some hot tea with pleasures.
Okay.
All right. So we're back with hot tea with pleasures. Teresa's back.
Hi.
Okay. So let's continue and get through this quickly. We just, we're on minimal equipment here. I have no clue timing or anything. We're just doing it raw today, raw and real. Anyhow, wait, before we go any further, because we don't know what time, how things are going to go, but July 28th, Barbados, Hot Tea with Pleasures live. And we can say it now at Folks.
Yes. Yes, we do.
So excited.
We have a place.
Folkestone St. James in Barbados. We are so excited. We can't wait to see Folkestone and to be a part of the culture. The Fishgate guy that's there, we're going to hang out and talk to him. Oh, Teresa's gone again. Girl, get it together. Oh my Lord, this is going to be a horrible recording. We're going to have to edit it out. Oh Lord, here we go. I'm going to continue. I am going to continue. Okay, anyway, so for some couples, this is a way for them to resent their partner, allowing the so-called, the so-so to watch porn when they can't perform. So we were talking earlier about the partner. Oh, she's gone. We were talking earlier about the partner, not wanting to perform, and how do you have that conversation around that, as well as do you go and continue to watch porn and satisfy yourself, or do you check with your partner first and see what how they feel? Porn can ignite your passions. That's good. Some couples see porn as one thing, and you need a lubricant, a release of inhabitants, and help you take those clothes off. That sensuality. They can do that. And it can act as the igniter and tickler and those sleeping desires, all that. And some of the sex toys, costumes, and a little bit of the fantasy play, the erotic storytelling and porn can help couples bring excitement to everyday monogamous sex routines. So it's like that. It's like wine, taken to a little bit bitter pepper. So some people like wine and some people don't. Some people like dry wine. Some people like wet. Some people like sweet. Some people like, well, I like the dry one, dry or medium. So it's up to you. Again, have a discussion and communication with your partner and see how they feel about it. We're going to do one more and then I'm going to get out of here because I don't know. I think the gods of Zoom has something against the show. We are still looking for a really good platform. If you know of a really good platform that allows us to do video, Teresa's all the way in Barbados, and so we need that projection side so that we can look like we're in the same room sometimes. If you know of any good platforms, hit us up and let us know. You can come over to H.O.T Pleasure, H.Pleasure at Twitter, or you can do a H.O.T pleasures, on Instagram. Or just send us an email, h.o.tpleazures with a Z at gmail.com. Porn can help you discover those you're kinky together. Watching porn as a couple is a way of both of you to explore what you like, what you don't like. Some people see it as a way of recreating or recapturing something that's on the screen. It's a good laugh, to see if you can actually do the moves on the screen. There are only a few that argue that pornography can even by professionals and the experts that it can cause trouble in the relationship, or especially if it's not consensual and both of you are not on the same page. Porn can be a stress outlet and a sexual companion at the end of the day. It can also be where your sex lives. Porn can be used to learn about one's sexuality and sensuality. How do you like to touch yourself? How do you like others to touch? Well, to touch you, and what really makes you go. What are your desires and your fantasies, and how do you share that with your loved one? What makes you want porn? If you just want to spice your sex life, then do it. But again, have that conversation with your partner, see if they're on the same page. If they are, great. If they're not, respect that and see it as your thing, but don't expect your partner to be doing those flips and curls because it's not going to happen. Again, so that basically wraps it up. I'm going to wrap it up there. This is one of those situations where our feeds are just not working for us. Hopefully the summer is a better attitude for everybody and we can get together. Let's see. So let's tell you a little bit about what's going on in Barbados. In Barbados on July 28th, we have Hot Tea with Pleasures coming to you live from Folkestone Park in Barbados, St. James, Barbados. It is close to Town, and there's a marine there. Can't wait to see that either. We're going to have some guests on the show with us. We have Teresa that has the entire list, of course. So, of course, she knows who's going to be on the show. A couple of surprises, a couple of people dropping by. A lot of vendors there in the area are going to be dropping by. I think there was one guy that does surfing on the island. He's going to be dropping by. We have a lady that does popcorn, this particularly glamorous popcorn. It's really gourmet popcorn. She's going to be stopping by with some samples. And we have a fish cake guy. He's going to be having some samples for, I really want mine to be spicy. We're going to be dolled up. We have a makeup artist that's going to be doing our face, just like the festival that's going on at the time, Crop Over. Crop Over is a festival in Barbados. It happens, I think it starts in June and ends in August with a big hooray. So we're going to be down, well, Teresa lives there, but I'll be down there. I'm also going there to honor my mom. I'm going to get her grave mourner with her plaque. She's the first Black female of judo with black belt, and Actually the first Black female in the Caribbean, I think, but she is the first Black female in Barbados. So going to get her honored. I'm so excited about that. Teresa's not back, so I am just going to end the show. I thank you all for putting up with us and coming here every week to see our mess sometimes and sometimes our greatness. We thank you for being a part of the show, for supporting us and loving on us. I don't have anything to point at, but I'm pretty sure Teresa Nicolette will probably edit it in at some point. So I am Hillary in Ontario, Canada. Teresa's nowhere here, but she is in the lovely, lovely Barbados that we will be going on July 28th this year. And we're going down. Uh-oh, she came back right as I'm ending. I will let her in so she can say goodbye to everybody. Oh, Lord, Teresa. Oh my goodness, Teresa, I am now ending the show. Let's see if I can get her in here. I'm ending the show. So you want to say goodbye to everybody? You want to say goodbye to everyone?
Bye, everyone. Oh, goodness, my apologies.
Yeah, you know what? Before you go, you want to run down the people.
How did it go?
It went well. I just ended off, at the last script, but do you want to tell people about the different vendors that are coming through in Barbados at the Folkestone Park?
Okay, yes. Folkestone Park is finalized. We have it. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you to our supporters out there that who made things happen. Yeah. However, our vendors will be Santi Popcorn. Mm-hmm. That's one. You must try her popcorn. Gordon, the fish cake. Gordon, the fish cake vendor, who's on Folkestone Beach. Lovely fish cakes.
Gordon better make sure he got me some spicy fish cakes.
You can get me spicy. You can have your.
I'm so excited.
Condiments to add to it. That's great. Who else is coming? Cat Sparrow Vodka. He's coming.
We're drinking alcohol.
Cat Sparrow Vodka. He's coming. Yes, he's coming. Who else will be there? Oh my goodness! I had a whole list of names.
States made up. We're gonna have the festival.
Okay, Tasha. Natasha. She is our makeup artist. Mm-hmm. So she's gonna make us look prettier. Yeah. Prettier, and you will be seeing our lady behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
we announce her.
Yeah,
she'll be behind the scenes. She will be there on camera with us.
Rudy is coming to Barbados, ladies.
Rudy is coming to Barbados. You saw Rudy on.
Good luck.
You see Rudy on one of our podcasts live. Yeah. We had Rudy, also Phantom Ink, a tattoo artist and barber. He will be there as well.
Dario.
Oh gosh.
Dario's
going to be there.
He'll be joining us.
Nicolette is going to be there.
Hold on. Victor's going to be on set, but let's see if he come on screen.
Is Victor being shy?
I don't know. Is he? Yeah, so I think it's
I almost forgot. We're gonna have Christine. Is it Christina or Christine? We're gonna have Christine. Mm-hmm. She's gonna be on set as well. She's a very interesting person. So next week we will share some more with you. Yeah. Who are the other vendors? Because we have some that we will be dropping in.
I am praying my book will have launched and I can share my book with you guys. I'm hoping. I'm trying hard to end it. I'm doing the edits right now on Amazon. So hopefully it'll be in print and I can have a couple of prints there and share it with you guys. I'm so excited.
Okay.
All right.
That'll be nice.
Yay.
And my apologies for the inconvenience.
Really. Whatever. Okay. Again, I am Hillary Ontario, Canada.
And I'm Teresa in the beautiful island of Barbados.
Keep it moist. And we will see you next Saturday live.
Live, yes.
And what is our topic? Spanking. I think. We know Rudy and Victor will have a lot to say about that. We'll see you next Saturday. Cheers. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye, Teresa.
Bye.
Cause when life and sugar, they just want to